Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the HYTALE Podcast, your number one source for HYTALE news weekly. And we have big news today, Myne, as we were literally 30
What's
seconds
the big
ago.
News?
30 seconds ago, I checked our subscriber count, and we reached 800 subscribers on Christmas Eve.
Wow, what
Boom.
a Christmas present.
What a Christmas present. Thank you, guys.
Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't yet, can
Subscribe.
we hit 1,000? Sometimes can we hit 1,000 subs before the year anniversary of the podcast? Let me check
Whatever
the
that
date
day
on that.
is. Yeah,
It's
check the
somewhere in
date.
January.
Was
which
it really?
I know is a big task. It is a very big task. Oh, it's 10 months ago, so we have a little bit of time. January 29th. Can we hit 1,000 subscribers before January 29th? I'm going to start making this a call to action.
Myne, wouldn't that be absolutely crazy? So smash that subscribe button. Tell your friends.
Yes.
They don't even have to like HYTALE. They just got to hit that subscribe button because we talk about HYTALE, but we also talk about other stuff sometimes. So yeah, if they like other stuff, and want a not super serious conversation about a game that's not even released yet, hey, this is the spot for you guys.
Ask us in the Discord. Link is
yeah,
down in
also
the description as always.
Yes, join that. So yeah, we're gonna be preaching 1,000 subs on Twitter. We got to get this going. Like, come on. Also, want to say, if you guys, happy holidays. Christmas
happy holidays,
is tomorrow.
Everyone.
If you celebrate.
Yeah. Who celebrates it? Yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas day. We're delaying the podcast a little bit because we were busy today. Today, as in Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And I thought it'd be a nice Christmas present for everyone to have a podcast uploaded on Christmas Day, because I know that at least some of you are watching this to get away from your families. So
yes, you're gonna be bored on Christmas.
Entertainment.
It's like in between that lunch to opening presents, saying goodbye phase, or dinner maybe.
What to do? You're just kind of bored looking on YouTube. So hopefully we can provide that little bit of entertainment and HYTALE news. Yeah,
exactly. And we have some.
We have
some sort of news. A HYTALE. Yeah, it's like
happened yesterday for us.
It's singular, not. Oh yeah, also yeah.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of.
I was thinking of something else. Yeah.
We got a HYTALE postcard from the team.
I was at work.
Was made by Tim Lestrade.
That's not Pebble this time.
Yeah, Ted Artzel. I don't know which one is his name. His username and his
Ted Artzel,
profile name are different.
Tim Lestrade. Both either way.
So one of those names
congrats.
Is probably correct. It's a very beautiful art. I love the art style of it. It's like a watercolor style.
Yeah, it's awesome. The deer. I love the deer. The deer got the magic of Orbis just in its antlers. Pretty dope.
Oh yeah,
not gonna
I
lie.
love the way it glows. We see the owl.
Yeah.
Owl has not been missing in any gameplay or artistic screenshot, so it's good to see the owl representation there. And we have a traveler with a cute dog,
little corgi
dressed up.
Yeah.
And
hey, dog armor, dog clothing.
Dog
confirmed. That's right.
So
I think that was in the trailer.
There was one thing that I asked and didn't really get too much of an answer on, and it's the traveler. Do you want to pull up the postcard?
Sure.
So that the people can see, because we're going to be talking about something that people want a visual idea of, and it's the fact that I don't really know what the headgear, the helmet, or whatever is covering the adventure. I can't really make out what it is.
I'm gonna pull it up in about. No, I got it. I just downloaded it. I've been on my computer since they dropped this, so I didn't have it downloaded.
Yeah, and then
there we go. It is on the screen. There you go. Heck yeah.
Evie tried to do a little bit of digging and say, I would say, hair, a collar / scarf from the jacket, though I'd love to know more about those bells. But my question is, I don't see a face. I don't, where's the face in this?
Yeah, it's covered. Or it's just artistic design, and
it could be artistic design. It could also be
it's like a little space helmet. Yeah, it could be a mask. Could be a mask. Is this Zone 3, or is this a whole different planet? We don't really know, honestly.
I think it's Zone 3.
Yeah, I would have to agree on that.
Because I don't think the planet, the animals of Orbis are on different planets.
Yeah, no,
Deers,
you're right.
owls.
Right.
I think those are Orbis specific. Well, we never know, but yeah. I think this is a beautiful piece of artwork from the HYTALE team depicting Zone 3.
And as we're not supposed to read into the tea leaves, we are reading into the tea leaves, because that's what we do best here.
Are we reading too much into it, though? I think we are at a 1-year anniversary of not seeing gameplay.
That's fair. Yeah, the last time we saw Hytale was last year's Christmas post, I believe, which was
Hmm.
like literal in-game screenshot.
It
So
was December 21st, so we are
happy anniversary.
1 year and 3
3
days
days.
since the
Yes.
last time we have seen anything in game. So
Happy
2024 is the
anniversary, Myne.
year of
Happy anniversary.
gameplay, and 2024 is the year of the new engine.
Yes. Also, the Thankmas server did end up shutting down after a week of what's her name, Paris, playing on the server basically every day. Shout out Paris for keeping the server alive for a little bit. That's epic. What an awesome Hytale dev. Go shout out to Paris. Go check her out on Twitter. What's her Twitter app? Is it Paris or Octadev?
I have no clue.
R-I-S.
Paris.
I can't find
Octadev.
Octadev. Oh, yeah, it is Octadev. Cool. Go follow her. She's epic. Cool gamer. Epic gamer.
And then we have one or two John Hendricks tweets that I don't really know if they're content. We're going to figure it out. I know one of them is talking about updates for a procedurally generated game. Prowl tweeted out, I feel like a good gauge of if an update from a game like Minecraft or Lego Fortnite or eventually Hytale is good, is if the update is so good you feel excited to create a brand new world and experience everything from the start all over again. I haven't had that feeling since Minecraft 1.17 hit. I hope to see them capture that magic again. Just like I hope to see Lego Fortnite capture that and Hytale eventually capture that. And John Hendrick said, content updates for procedurally generated survival game. This is something I've thought a lot about over the past 7 years, Winky Face. First, the foundation of understanding your player types and developing a balanced update roadmap still apply. The next thing is to be conscious of the updates that will require new worlds to experience properly and plan them very carefully. Worst thing you can do is launch a phased update where the world gen changes land last. Where the world gen changes land. I think that's a typo on his part. I don't get that.
Interesting, Joe. Typo.
Worth mentioning that there's always the brute force method of letting players decide how they experience the updates. If you can design the game considering this challenge ahead of time, it's a huge advantage. So they're definitely considering this challenge ahead of time.
Good.
And I'd be interested what he kind of means with that. I mean, what's your take on that? With an update where you want to start a new world?
It depends, because like if you have a world, you kind of want to keep playing on that world. I would like personally, I'm not a fan of really starting straight from scratch unless it's, you know, a brand new game. But if there was an update that really enhances the beginning aspect of Hytale, that could be cool. Like for example, they drop like maybe a whole new tool set, whole new armor set, maybe like a weaker boss, but that's still strong early game, but like pretty weak late game. That could maybe entice me, but it would have to be something pretty big to like make me leave my already world where I'm overpowered as heck to just start a new one. Unless, you know, I mean, I don't know, people go on those like 2-week Minecraft phases every year, so maybe that'll also work with Hytale. I don't know.
And
it's kind of hard.
I think I'm a little mixed because I like the idea of both of it. With Hytale, for example, like if you start a world and you really progress in that world, if they release an update and you can't really experience that update because the world has been generated so far that you can't find new things, or I mean, I guess that's like the main thing. Like you've progressed so far, or it's a lot of earlier game stuff and you're just too powerful to understand that.
Right.
Then it kind of sucks. So in that way, I would hope that there are a lot of updates where you can stay in your developed world and still experience all of the new wonders. But in the same vein, I mean, one of the things I love doing, especially with Minecraft, is like you said, those 2-week Minecraft excursions. When a new update dropped, I remember 1.14 was the big one from my friend group. With the villager changes and all of that, that was huge. We jumped into a new world and got to experience Minecraft basically again. And then 1.15.
What was the one they did? What was the
mountain
ocean
update?
No, the ocean update. Was that 1.13?
That could have been 1.13. Yeah, so it was around
I remember that was a big
area.
one too.
They had some big updates around there, and that's when my friend group, every single update, we'd start a new world, and it was always so exciting. Now with like the mountain update, I guess that's still exciting, but
is it still? Is that the newest one? What's the newest?
There's a newer one. There's like mangrove swamps, and then I think there's an even newer one. I don't know what that added.
I
Minecraft.
I don't follow Minecraft updates anymore. They're just like they're there. And I don't know, I think the last one got pretty bad rep, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk about that
Mhm.
because I'm just not informed, and
Yeah.
I know there's going to be people who I piss off and people who I make happy with,
Sorry.
but
Our
I
bad.
don't feel like doing that. So I
Yeah.
think it's going to be interesting to see how Hytale approaches that, with the idea of like, oh, you want to still get that excitement of I want to start a new world, but at the same time you want to still be able to experience an update with your favorite world where your
Mhm.
pets are and your cool bases, etc.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I could either way. I think either way, we'll probably check out the update at least. If even if we don't create a new world, you'll probably just make one just to see what has actually
Oh yeah,
happened.
100%.
Like people are gonna do that. I know you're gonna be covering that for sure. And if, like you said, if it's a new boss or whatever, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to beat this boss. So you might be creating a lot of new worlds, Myne, and just saying, what's the best weapon to beat this guy? Or,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
There was another question asking about John Hendricks and what
Ooh.
his full day of work kind of looks like. And he kind of gives us a day in the life. He says,
Oh
my
yeah.
day's full of meetings, then a break, then I review work, then I work. As
Oh.
a CD, so creative director, my focus was on aligning design to the product vision for the player, and art slash audio slash animation slash narrative slash UX slash UI slash etc. to design. I've typically been responsible for design and creative. Many creative directors stick to creative disciplines. As a game director, I have broader responsibilities, taking production and engineering into account. More of the what, why, how, and for who. It's like I was responsible for designing systems, and now I'm responsible for designing the systems that design and build the systems.
Interesting. Interesting. So that's cool.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd throw that in there, give a little insight into
John Hendricks.
Hendricks'
So John
life.
Hendricks' day is not wake up, play Hytale, tweet funny thing about Hytale because he knows that's stuff that we don't know. Go back to sleep. So cool. Good to know about
Yeah,
the
I mean,
inside day of John Hendricks.
we've known that he's a very busy person,
Oh
considering
yeah,
the fact that he said that he'll join the Hightail podcast whenever he's not busy, and he has not found a
he's
non-busy
busy.
point yet.
Thank God. Thank God he's busy. So when he joins the Hytale podcast, he won't be busy. So I guess he'll just never join, which kind of sucks.
Maybe. I
But
mean, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we see
yeah,
him at some
maybe.
point.
Yeah, at least after Hytale releases. Then imagine that pod. That'll be crazy. John Hendricks. That'd be just the greatest podcast ever.
The
Might be.
XXL version.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a very long pod.
that is a 2-hour podcast, and 1 hour of it's just going to be us learning about his history. Because
We've got some viewer questions
yeah,
lined up that I think we can continue the podcast on.
alrighty.
Levi the Shulker asks, we've seen screenshots of different crafting stations for making things like weapons, but in the early game, you don't have these stations. How do you think we will get a hold on one? Because I haven't seen any sort of crafting window in the inventory. And I kind of cover this in in the song we made at the very end. The outro is like, okay, so you can't punch trees.
No,
So you'll need an
cannot.
axe to chop down trees, but how do you make that axe? How do you make the axe? I mean, that's a good question. Do you
That is a
pick
good
up
question.
rocks
Like-
and sticks and kind of like bind them together? So you'll need a rope to tie them together. But also, how do you tie them together? Is it
Do you get twine, like small little fibers, like sort of like
Exactly.
arc? Like how does arc? I forget how arc does it. I don't even remember. I think you just got like a. Well, no, arc has a little inventory. No.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, I haven't played Ark, so I wouldn't know.
I
But
believe.
yeah,
I don't
also,
remember. I haven't played him so long.
Considering the fact that you need like a workbench to make all like most of these tools, how do you make the first tools to even try? Maybe you,
It's a good point. How do you craft the workbench?
yeah, if you don't have the wood to craft it with, maybe you just like pick up rocks and then like put them together to make them sharp, and then you'll have like a sharp rock, and you like get twigs,
Maybe.
and then you'll slowly build up. I think
Twigs
that's
and
one of the most
fibers and stuff like that that puts a little hatchet
Yeah.
together or something. I don't even know. Or maybe you just hold a rock, hit the rock against another rock, get that rock sharp, and just start whacking a tree. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's called sharp rock. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the most interesting things I'm most interested about.
Or
and,
you could punch a tree and hurt yourself.
yeah, and
Mm.
one of the things I've been wanting for a long time now is just raw, uncut, like the first 15 minutes of
I-
gameplay.
You wanted that
What
for
do you-
so
what do you
long.
do? What do you do when you load in?
Yeah.
How do you
What
get
do you
started?
do? How? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so I mean
awesome.
they could do a little loophole and they could do first 15 minutes, but all they do is walk around. And I mean technically that is first 15 minutes, but I'd want to see them, actually crafting stuff and mine a little
Hmm.
thing and maybe like fight one short camp. And
Yeah,
that's like
yeah,
the first 15 minutes.
that would be awesome. And I was looking at an old Hytale inventory image, but apparently it's just of a workbench, so it's not even of the Hytale inventory. So I was like, I swear I've seen this, but no, it's literally a weapons bench. So
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Interesting question. That's something I'm definitely most interested about. One of the
Mhm.
most things I'm interested about. Kola asks, when will Connor be featured on the Hightail podcast?
Good question.
Good question. Ask Connor.
We should clip this and send it to him.
Yeah.
Connor, somebody, I know you're watching TT, just clip this and just like ping Connor 100 times in
First guest of 2024.
Yes.
First guest of 2024. Not TT, by the way.
Yeah, I mean TT also would be pretty funny to have on the pod.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
That would be the Hytale podcast right there.
We got Vid asking a question about hostile faction dynamics. Do you think that if you wear a Scarix armor, would the Farrens be scared of you? And if you wear a Farren's armor, will the Scarens attack you? Could there be more dynamics like this?
Like I guess it's sort of like a camouflage-ish sort of tech, like
Yeah,
thing.
like are the Chorks stupid enough to where if you wear a Chork mask?
I can see the Chorks being dumb enough. I can definitely see the Chorks being stupid enough for that. But other factions, maybe Scarix, because they're like bugs. I don't know how smart bugs really are. Yeah, maybe
Goblins
Scarix only.
Maybe too.
Goblins? Yeah, I can see them being really dumb. So I think all the good guy
Farrens working. I don't see Outlanders that working on.
Oh wait, Myne, we also did get a little bit of a fan art, a holiday fan art too from Kaz. We'll talk about that after.
Let's do that right after this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
I'm gonna put that on screen.
I don't know. Well, I know that we're hopefully getting the Scarrick tank mask confirmed because of Lynn. She's been asking for
done, Lynn. Well
years.
Done. To get a Scarrick tank. Just like Rideable Raptors too. I mean, arguably that might have been the first Ask Hytale question, but you know what. Yeah.
So hopefully that will be a thing if it'll have any use or if it's just cosmetic. I don't know. I think this is difficult. Would it make it too easy at that point?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
If you could just wear a mask or a costume and boom, you're one of them.
Yeah, maybe you have to do what you do with like the mice and cheese and sort of like crouch. I really don't move slowly.
I mean, I think we can go off one hint, and it's John Hendrick's. He tweeted, I want to say like last month, where he said Scarix used to be on his kill on sight list, and now he's interested to learn more about them. And considering they were on his kill on sight list for so long, he probably could have had a Scarrick mask to not make them kill on sight. Maybe a little teaser. That's very big tea leaves right there, but
yeah, we like to read in between
them. Little callback there, so
yeah. Yes, but Twitter user and fan art awesome person Kazarov on Twitter. I wanted to. I do have it. It's on screen right now. Made a postcard of me and Myne. It says, "Hope you are all having a safe and cozy winter season this year. Happy holidays," featuring myself and Myne. Hashtag Hytale fan art. So I thought this was epic. Saw this yesterday, and I just realized right now there is a Rudolph deer or reindeer on that building. So that's pretty sick.
Wait, hold on. Now I need to look at it.
Yeah, there's a little
How
Rudolph.
How did I miss the Rudolph?
I know, right? I missed it too.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's hidden in the corner. Wow,
yeah,
thank you for
epic
pointing that out. That's sick.
Yeah. So we're in a Hytale postcard, Myne. So this is pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
We have our very own Hytale postcard. That's awesome.
Yeah,
we
got our
appreciate
own
all
Christmas
the fan
sweaters.
arts that happen. Thank you to all the artists. I know that. Slamma made the profile picture.
Yes, she did. She was also on the podcast. If you guys missed that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there was also another one. Let me get the name of it before I just.
A Hytale fan art?
Yes, we had another fan art. I don't think it was ever like really finished, but it was fan art nonetheless. So
was it the one with me, you, and Radoons?
Yes, it was the one with the runes. Oh, there was also one from Mutum that drew us as Quebecs. So thank you very much for that one.
Have I seen that? I definitely have
And
seen
then
that one.
Siva Guardian drew the one with Radoons and us.
Are they on
where
Twitter
I was
or are they
holding
just
the-
on the Discord?
It was on the Discord.
Oh, okay, that makes
I don't
sense.
know
Why
if they
can't
were
find it.
all on Twitter. I think I posted some of them on Twitter. But yeah, thank you so much for all the fan art that
We love
has
fan
come
art.
this year, and I can't wait to see the fan art that's going to come in 2024. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, like this is the first year of the pod, so I mean it's pretty dope, and yeah. Just we love you guys. Y'all are epic.
We have definitely the best fans in the community and probably on all of YouTube.
Yeah, probably. Don't fact check that, but I mean it's pretty. I think it's right.
I've fact checked it. I've confirmed with my
Have you?
sources. The sources,
okay.
they're
Elon
in
Musk?
here.
Elon.
And so yeah, we do in fact have the best fans. So thank you everyone who's watching this.
Epic. Y'all are the best.
We have
Cool.
a question from Craigor asking, what if the damage on the armor/weapon/shields can stay in the item? If you look at the AI versus player clip and zoom into the shields, there's visible scratches on the red shield,
Doing that right now.
but not on the non-dyed one. It's also possible that another variant of the shield from somewhat in the dungeons in them would be nice to have an indicator if the gear... Oh my god, wait.
I'm already looking this up right now. Hang on.
If this is real...
Can I zoom in on these things?
Combat action evaluator.
Is there like a zoom in option? Zoom
I need to make
what
this
does that mean?
1080.
Yeah, hang on. This is very important right now. We are researching.
The scratches are on...
On which shield? I'm zoomed in.
The red shield.
I'm pausing.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
I don't see scratches. It looks like just a darker shade.
It does look like a darker shade. I see where he's coming from because there are like lines above the little Orbis officer logo. But
yeah, I think it might be aesthetic. I don't know if it's armor breaking.
Let me check
but
the start of the video.
That would be a very cool feature. To see all of this stuff degrading. I wouldn't know how.
See, the first time we
how much more
see
work that would be, because that would mean every single armor piece would need their own cracking animation.
Which would be dope.
It would be sick, but I don't know like what kind of effort that is and how much work. And I'm at the point where it's like that's such an extra thing that I don't need in the full release. We can have that, you know, like 8 months down the line, 2 years down the lane, whatever.
In the video, it looks like it starts off like the armor looks like it's starting off damaged, and both armors have the crack, the blue guy and the red guy. Okay. So I can't really tell.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be super sick if we do see armor breaking in real time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I guess the same could go for tools.
Yeah, tools would be really cool. Sorry,
I don't think it's gonna be in the game though. If I'm being realistic,
it'll be a mod.
That seems like such a very extra thing. I hope it's a mod. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. It would be definitely.
Vid once again asking, will you guys make any films using the HYTALE movie making tool? And if so, what plot or story will you have, use, or take?
So
I want you to go first.
We definitely will be making films. It's just about no idea what the story is going to be. I'm going to be honest. Like I'm going to try it out. Who knows what's going to go on in the little movie maker? There's a lot of very creative people and talented people in the HYTALE community, and I know for a fact there's going to be movies made. Maybe I don't know what a plot's going to be, like the quest for the beta or something like that. Something that other people like, something maybe anime related. What else does the HYTALE community like? I don't really know. Probably.
I mean, I feel like
if you're
gonna make a movie, I feel like it could be like the first thing I thought about for you was like a trailer for the One Piece server.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking like the Avengers, like the High Avengers. Someone makes that in HYTALE.
High Avengers.
Yeah,
it's like all the big HYTALE YouTubers are the Avengers.
Yeah, I was always thinking just like Captain America and Iron Man, but yeah,
I was thinking
YouTubers
literally like
Connor,
CanadianFlash,
the Quebec. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I mean, you are literally a superhero, so I think that'd be super easy to do.
Only occasionally.
Only occasionally.
Yeah, only sometimes. Yeah. So that could be cool. I could see that. I could see.
I'm definitely gonna make like play around with it and use the movie maker tool a lot. I mean,
I'd be down to voice act. That would be sick.
it's kind of my job to make not movies but videos. So
yeah, you're pretty
playing
good at
around
that.
with the HYTALE version of it would be interesting.
Yeah, you're gonna do instead of editing a wedding that you're doing right now, you're just gonna edit a wedding in HYTALE instead. That'd be so sick. Could you imagine?
That sounds so cringe.
A HYTALE wedding? Do you mind
I feel like
to take?
I feel like that would actually happen. Like at least one person in the history of the world is going to get married in HYTALE.
Oh, especially if HYTALE is going to be the greatest game of all time. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's going
both
be
of our
super
weddings
cringe.
will be in HYTALE.
Yeah, well, confirmed right here. Our weddings will be in HYTALE.
Yeah,
we're actually marrying the game.
Yeah.
It'll be with Mr. HYTALE himself or Mrs. HYTALE.
Yeah, John Hendricks will be the guy who's like on the perch.
He's the officiator.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the officiator. John Hendricks will be the officiator. That'll be funny. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how powerful the movie tool is, how free the camera is, what kind of keyframes you can do with it, the amount of movements that you can do, all that kind of stuff.
It would be cool if it had like its own little like replay mod sort of installed with it, so you can get any angle that you desire.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't know who even would be working on this in the
no idea
team, but if there's like an FPV mode, that'd be sick. Easing in different keyframes, and changing the camera settings like in the camera, so like choosing the different aperture or shutter speeds would be so sick to see in HYTALE. I don't know who I'm supposed to direct this message to.
John Hendricks, obviously.
Whoever's working on it, or
John,
whoever's watching this, pass this message along to whoever is working on it.
Yeah.
Those are some features I'd like to see in the movie.
And it'd be really cool also if there were like default effects that are also in the game to start. For example, like explosions or something
we saw
else.
that in the trailer.
We did. Yeah, you're right, actually. So that's probably already there. So explosions. What else is very default effect? Like applause. When like the people laugh or laugh tracks.
Like laugh tracks.
Yeah, laugh tracks. Clap tracks. That'd be cool.
But instead of like human laugh tracks, it's like if, for example, if Quebex had like a voice, be like Quebex laughing.
Yeah, something very high pitched, and then like a Troy would be very deep tone.
So it'd be all the factions laughing instead of the human laugh.
That'd be cool. And then obviously you could play those movies in the HYTALE theater along with YouTube videos and Twitch streams or whatever. That'd be so sick. Man, can you imagine just like a movie premiere in HYTALE?
Wow. That'd be sick. The HYTALE movie inside of HYTALE.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Imagine the Minecraft movie inside of HYTALE.
I mean, that'll probably be a thing.
Yeah, I can guarantee you Shrek is going to be ported over to HYTALE. It's going to happen. Yeah,
it definitely will. So will the B movie.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure the B movie. Apparently on Instagram right now, if you type Cars full movie, in the little GIF thing on Instagram now, it literally is a GIF of the entire movie, which is so funny.
I'm doing that right now.
I saw it yesterday.
In the GIFs thing?
Yeah, where like you can like comment. Cars full movie. And apparently it's a GIF. Cars movie or Cars full movie.
Oh, in the replies?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just doing it in the DMs and that was not working.
The second one's literally there's one that's literally the GIF of the entire movie. I saw it yesterday.
Down by now.
They probably have. It's like 2 minutes. It's like a 2-minute long GIF. It's so funny.
I mean, you've seen the Discord GIFs where it's literally just full SpongeBob episodes.
Is it actually?
I mean, I can probably find
I think they have taken it down. I don't see it anymore, which kind of sucks. It was a thing yesterday. It was so dope. Cars full movie. The car, yeah. So imagine the... Oh my god, can I put HYTALE?
For example, I just sent you a GIF that is the full Help Wanted SpongeBob episode.
That's so funny. Unfortunately, there are no HYTALE GIFs on Instagram.
Or actually, no, that one's not.
They got to step up their game.
That one's not the full episode, but I've seen full episodes of SpongeBob episodes. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff we can watch.
Yeah, that'd be sick. All right, next question. Good question. I love talking about the movie maker. You think people, speaking of, just on the topic again, you think people would literally make like full-on TV shows, using the HYTALE movie maker, and then have that as like an ongoing series throughout?
Yeah, I hope we'll see like actual series, like
I think
HYTALE original.
And my camera's blurry.
HYTALE original shows, HYTALE original, like a HYTALE original movie.
Yeah.
I want to see how powerful the video tool will be for HYTALE music videos, because in Minecraft, I mean, in Minecraft, everything's Blender, right?
Yes.
People don't actually use Minecraft. I mean, they used to sometimes, but even like back in the day, they used 3D animation.
Oh,
I
did
don't know
they?
what the program was. Yeah, I
I've
mean,
seen like,
some of them did
wasn't
in
it
game.
Ninja Charlie? He's a Hytale dev now. He used to make like Star Wars animations, like Hytale Star Wars not Hytale, Minecraft Star Wars animations on YouTube, and they were dope. I don't know how we did them, but I remember him, and he's a Hytale dev now, I believe. Let me Google this, Ninja Charlie.
I'm
Pretty
not
sure he had
too
a
familiar
YouTube
with
channel
it.
too. Ninja Charlie. Yeah, it's 600. He did. He made the Technoblade Star Wars animations. Ninja Charlie T. I don't know. They're actually insane quality.
He's made a lot of animations in the past. Yeah,
I believe he made the old Hypixel animations too on like the server. If I remember right. I can't remember, but yeah, I remember watching those like Star Wars animations like 4 years ago when they came out. I'm like, this is sick, coolest thing ever. And now he works for Hytale. So
yeah, I'm going through his channel. He's big.
Literally a Minecraft animator. So oh my, imagine a Varen cutscene, like animated by Ninja Charlie. Ninja. We need you on the pod.
He's probably working on it right now.
Do it, absolutely.
Well, not right now. They're on vacation, but
they are on vacation. Happy holidays. But yeah, in the future, that would be dope. Ninja Charlie, shout out. If you guys haven't seen him, honestly, go check out Ninja Charlie T on YouTube and watch the animations. They're dope.
After the episode, it's
yeah,
almost
after
over,
the pod.
so you can wait until the episode's over and then you can check
yeah,
his YouTube channel.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a question about cross-platform modding. How do you think cross-platform modding will be implemented? Example, a mod requires multiple key bindings that a PlayStation controller cannot provide. Oh, that's interesting.
That is very interesting.
That's something.
That's something. That is something that the Hytale team has to figure out, not us. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm not.
Yep, sorry.
Having to figure that out, because I mean that's one thing I hate in terms of mod packs. Is when you download a big mod pack and every single key does something, and it's so hard to remember.
Have you ever?
And you can also not rebind, because like if you don't like the default settings, you change like one or two things, you change it to the button you usually use, then it's like, oh, but this is being used now. It's a process.
Yeah, Crazy Craft, great example of that, as there's like 100 mods in it, and every mod has basically 1 to 9 key binded to something. So good luck. Good luck. I know you can unbind some things, like some mods you really don't use, but there's a lot of things that you want to use.
I think this is probably one of the hardest questions we've ever been asked.
I think so, because how many buttons are on an Xbox controller?
I'm
like
not even
10?
thinking about an Xbox controller. I'm thinking about a phone.
Oh, yeah. There's no buttons.
How are you going to do that on a phone?
Yeah, how are you going to morph or use a superhero ability with a superhero mod or something else? I don't know. Is there going to be like a GUI that you have to tap instead of hit a keybind?
Maybe. That's a really good question. Also, I really like your name. It's T-Rex, but T as in the drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's a really cute name.
What if you thought it was coffee?
What?
Like the emoji.
I'm confused.
Is this what? Was his name not with like an emoji?
No, there's no emoji by his name.
Oh, sorry. I thought like it was the teacup emoji, not. I didn't look at the name.
No, it's literally TEA-Rex.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the teacup emoji. My bad.
Yeah.
I was like, what if you thought it was something else?
I think we got one more question left in us. Pava asks about Gaia. Do you think it's possible that Gaia is all the gods of the different Ultraverse? Oh, this is easy. I don't even have to remember, finish the question. Gaia is an avatar.
Avatar, that is correct.
It's not a god of different Ultraverses.
Gaia is the avatar of her world, which is Orbis. So technically, Gaia's like what we are, just
it's
more overpowered.
We don't really understand it ourselves.
Yeah,
all we know is Gaia is an avatar.
And I guess our role, we don't really know this for a fact, is like to save Gaia from her world because it's being corrupted by Varen, who is not an avatar, or he's a bad avatar, or he's a virus.
Yeah, and then the question becomes into why are we in her world? How do we get there? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, something I don't want to be in charge of figuring out, because that's
a hard
question.
Did Gaia create us? Did we teleport core transfer from a different... Yeah, we have no clue, but that's what the whole point of the game is, you know, find out why. So that's cool.
Yeah, but at the very least, we can answer the question, the fact that no, she's not a god from different multiverses. She's not a god, period. She's just an avatar, kind of like us.
Though, yeah, so people, what's it called? Definition. People hear the thing, like the name Gaia, and they think the ancient Greek goddess Gaia.
Really?
The definition is the ancient Greek goddess who personified the earth, whose numerous offspring include Uranus, by whom bore the titans of the Cyclopes, whatever. But yeah, people expect, like, they hear Gaia and they think of a god because that's what just people expect when they hear Gaia. But yeah.
Oh,
Gaia also literally means earth goddess. So
if you go on the Wikipedia for Gaia, she's naked. So don't go there if you don't want to, or do go there if you're.
Dear God,
I'm gonna stop talking.
Myne, stop it. All right, I clicked it. Myne, why?
Yeah, so if you need something for a school project, Gaia Wikipedia page, and I think we are
and don't
done.
If you want to get suspended, you put that on the cover.
If you haven't subscribed to the HYTALE podcast, make sure to do that. Join the Discord. Link is down in the description. I will hopefully remember to put this episode on Spotify. So if you're an audio listener, the audio version of the future episodes will be there, because you've already watched this. I don't know why you'd want to listen to the same episode again on Spotify, but if you want to listen to future ones, they will all be there. And then I think we say goodbye and see you guys in
happy
the
holidays.
Next episode.
I hope you guys eat enough.
Last episode of the year, because the last episode's coming out on the 31st.
Should we do a recap episode? How are we?
We
gotta do.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out. Happy holidays. Try not to eat too much. Just kidding. Eat all you want. Come on, it's Christmas. Eat all the food, or it's the holidays, so eat all the food you can. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Bye.